Hi, Todd's here. Real quick, check our website for cancellations. Not too many of them yet.
Are there a few?
They're just a few. So you don't see them at the bottom of your screen yet because there's just a couple of them. So if you're interested, go to our website. As they continue to populate, certainly we'll make it more.
Right. I mean, it's still early, and superintendents are literally going to watch this right here and make a decision.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure right now, Goldie. I don't know if you sense it or not.
My kids are they tell Todd the
tell
kids
me about it.
Tell him South Portland's going to be awful today.
Yeah.
We talked yesterday, kind of a nuisance storm more than anything else.
It is, but and it's not a lot of snow. It's not a lot of ice, but with temperatures dropping here this morning, the timing not great, and we haven't had many storms this season. Like, this could be a problem in a lot of towns early on here. We've had a lot of our salt from prior storms get washed away by recent rainfall. So there will need to be renewed treatments on the roads, at least in some places, if not all, by later this morning. So crews are going to have to go out and make sure the roads are in good shape. So we have one slug of moisture moving through right now, and you've got a lot of colors on here. So we have snow up north, we have some sleet, some freezing rain, and plain old rain. I'll throw temperatures on here, and this goes back 3 hours. So 3 hours ago in Portland, it was in the upper 30s, 37. Now, as we come up to the most recent ones, we're down to 34. So that number's dropping, and we're getting close to 32. We're still fine in the greater Portland area, but that will change by the time most of you hit the roads. Surfaces that are wet right now will start to refreeze. You go farther inland, the temps are dropping, and we're now at 32 in Naples after being 35. We're now at 31 in Turner after being in the mid-30s. And we're now at the freezing mark in Augusta and dropping. So this is where problems are already occurring and will continue to occur through the day. Eastern Maine, definitely colder. Bangor 27 now after being in the low 30s. We had a burst of snow. Now it's sleeting in the city. North of town, we still have steady snow up through the Central Highlands and a temp of only 20 in Millinocket. So roads are getting coated in snow there. On the weather map, one low is swinging by. We have cold air draining from the north. So the column of air will get colder and colder through the day, through tonight and tomorrow. And when this final slug of moisture moves through tomorrow, it will be all snow. And there will likely be an inch or two of accumulations in most spots that don't get much snow today. I'm talking the coastal plain and across southern areas. So let's go through today. Steady mixed precipitation right now will taper off to misty conditions and a few sleet pellets. But temperatures are dropping, so any untreated surface will get slippery, and wet surfaces now that are fine will also begin to ice up if there isn't some salt down. Midday, not much happening. Occasionally, we're going to see some ice pellets, sleet. Occasionally, we're going to have an icy mist fall, so please continue to be cautious while walking and driving around. And there's really no change into the evening. Not much precipitation falls, but enough to keep yourself on guard. Things could still be slick with temperatures hovering below 32. Again, it's not a ton of ice. We're not cracking tree limbs. We're not going to get any power outages from it, but icy glazes will create slippery roads and walkways. Now tomorrow, when that final low passes, we get a burst of snow, especially in the afternoon, and it's in places that haven't had much recently. The coastline. Northern areas won't get much. And then finally over the weekend, high pressure builds in. We're developing some sun on Saturday. It'll be much sunnier on Sunday. Next week, another low stays south of us, so we avoid the storms. Looks like a quiet stretch next week. Here's tomorrow's snow forecast. 1 to 3 inches for Bar Harbor, Augusta, Lewiston, Portland, all of York County, all of southern New Hampshire. Roads tomorrow afternoon look like they're going to get slippery. North of, say, Route 2, it's a coating to an inch. Marine forecast right here, seas 4 to 7 feet, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. We've got small craft advisories up. 7-day, light icy mix through the day. High temperatures right about where they are right now, which is 32 or so. Tomorrow, similar temps, but the column of air above us is colder. And we'll get a period of snow in the afternoon, and there could be an inch or two of accumulation. Then it turns a lot brighter over the weekend, developing a little sun on Saturday. Sunday, sunny but cold, only 32. Next week, temps moderate heading into the middle of the week, but we remain quiet and storm-free for an extended stretch. So once we get through today and tomorrow, we're in good shape.
All right, well, be careful out there today. That's all. Take your time.
Exactly.
You'll be fine.
Sure.
So, all right, thanks, sir. Appreciate that.